In the last year, I made a lot of updates on my eTORO account. And as you know, eTORO is one of my favorite investing platforms. I love it for copy trading, and I many times spoke about my portfolio. I told you about the mistakes and the good decisions that I made, and I made a big conclusion after using this platform for the whole year. And if you've been following my channel for some time, then you definitely know what's going on with my account and what gains I managed to get there. There is something that I want to tell you about in this video. The truth is, I also have a second account, and in today's video I would like to share with you the results that I managed to achieve on that account. And truly speaking, I haven't checked it for some time, and then recently when I saw the result, I was shocked. So let's look at it together and analyze what good and bad decisions I made in that account. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastasia. On this channel I talk about investing, and especially investing for beginners. When it comes to investing for beginners, eTORO is probably the best or one of the best platforms for passive investors, just because it offers us the option of copy trading. When you do copy trading, it means that you automatically copy the trades of other more experienced and more professional traders. And when I just started investing, this was the main feature that attracted me towards eTORO. But as you probably know, if you were following my channel for some time, and if it's the first video that you're watching, it will be new information for you. At the start, I was only using copy trading, so I was only copying other people, popular investors. And then later I decided to get a little bit more adventurous, so I started buying individual stocks and shares and see how they perform. I was buying different shares based on my decisions on different things. Sometimes it was just hype, so when someone was talking about a share, a company, and I didn't even know what this company was about, like in case with GameStop, I still bought it just to see what's going on. Sometimes eTORO sent me some notifications mentioning a company, and for some reason I bought that company. But some of the other companies I bought just because I liked the companies, I've heard about them before, or because I read their financial reports and I thought that they have big potential. So in my second account, I have $16,649 invested, and my profit is $15,158, which comes to 91%. So on my second account, I'm 91% up, and this is in 1.5 years, because I registered on eTORO, as far as I remember, in August 2020. Let's have a closer look at my portfolio. So Norwegian Air Shuttle was one of my first experiments. I bought it because it was down, and then I was following it for some time, and at some point I was 100% up on these stocks. I never bothered selling it, and now I'm down, and now the value of my investment is only $10, even though originally I invested $47. The second company that I invested in is NEO, and I bought 2 shares, and this company is also down. Now the value is $39, even though I've invested $56 into it. Then I also copy Olivier Danvel, and he is up 3.67%. I invested $200 into him, then I took some money out, $64, so my total profit is $7.33. Mr. G is, I invested $200 into him, and then I took $64 out, and my profit with him is $44. J Nemesis, I invested $400 into him, and I'm actually losing $13 with J Nemesis on my second account. Amar Singh, I invested $500 with, and I am minus 19%, which comes to minus $96. Microsoft, I bought 2 shares of. I invested $421 into Microsoft, and I made $185. It was a very good investment. Tesla shares are crazy. I invested $450 and I made $546 on these shares. So I made $121 100% of profit on Tesla. Etsy, which was actually one of the companies that I just thought had good potential because I was investing on this account during the lockdown, just the first lockdown that happened in 2020. And as you can see, I'm losing $137 on these shares. And now the rest of the money was invested into copy portfolio feature, where you copy the whole portfolio that is managed by professional investors. And by starting copying a portfolio, you invest your money into a certain sector of economy that you think has good potential or that you just like or know something about. And the good thing is that by investing into a copy portfolio, you invest into many companies straight away, so you reduce your risks. It's very similar to investing into a fund. But the downside of this strategy is that you're investing only into one sector of economy. There are good and bad sides of this disadvantage, because on one side, your money will depend on the development of one certain sector of economy. On the other side, people who are in charge, in control of your money, so the managers of this fund, of this portfolio, will most probably be the expert in this sphere of economy. So they will know the companies, they will know what's going on. They don't have to spread their knowledge across the whole market like what happens with some of the popular investors when you decide to copy the popular investor. So I thought that I will try to copy several portfolios. As you can see, I copied Gainers Quarters, people-based quarterly gains, gaming industry, tech leaders of China, dividend income stocks, and digital commerce. And see what happens here. So with the shopping cart, I invested $2,000 and I am minus $216. With the China tech, I invested $2,000. Within the game, I invested $2,000 and I'm up $275. With quarter gains, I invested $5,000 and I'm up $174. And with the dividend growth, I've invested $2,000 and I'm up $14,418. So I am 720% up on this investment. As you can see, the bulk of my profits come from this one investment. And there is only one problem to all of this. It's my virtual account. It's not real. If you've just laughed, it's not really funny. It's actually quite annoying, as you can imagine. It was my sample portfolio. When I started using eToro, at the beginning, I was afraid to use my real money, so I was just practicing with my virtual money. When I was closing and opening positions without really thinking much and not being scared to lose some money. So what happened is I always wanted to invest into Tesla. And of course, whilst being a total beginner, to invest $400 into anything really was a bit scary for me. With virtual money, I didn't really care and I wanted to see what will happen. So I straight away bought a share of Tesla. And this is how I made over 100% on that investment. With copy portfolios, the reason of why I didn't invest my real money into copy portfolios is because the minimum sum that you can invest is $1,000, $2,000 or even $5,000 depending on which portfolio you're copying. And I wasn't prepared mentally, I wasn't prepared to invest this much money into anything again because I was just a total beginner. So I didn't. But with my virtual money, I wasn't scared of doing that. So really very randomly, I chose several portfolios to copy and invested some of my virtual money into it. Then to tell you the truth, I completely forgot about my virtual account for some time. I didn't check it for several months. And then only recently I opened it and I thought, oh my God, why is it so unfair? And I even find it quite hard to believe that this one portfolio has grown by so much. Maybe it's some sort of a mistake. I don't know, but I hope not. And honestly, when I then switch to my real account and I see my results there, and this is the account where I have $25,000 invested, I feel pretty stupid. But it is what it is, guys. I mean, I obviously wish it wasn't my virtual account, but it was real money. One conclusion that is definitely true is that if you don't know much about investing, you definitely shouldn't experiment too much with some companies, even if they are big companies and you know and use them. If you don't know anything about finance, and if you don't know anything about fundamental analysis, and if you're investing long term, then it's definitely better to rely on experts and their level of expertise. You can do it in two ways: by using eToro. You can do it through copy trading, or you can do it through copy portfolio feature. And even though copy portfolio feature is something that has its disadvantages, as you've seen today on my virtual account, it has worked great for me. Thank you very much, guys, for your time and attention today, and I hope to see you soon in my next videos. Bye bye.